All right, now we have a treat for you. He's I want to say local legend, but he's a local gift. His name is Terry Freeman Moore, and he is a spoken word artist. And with him today, we have Kortney Wright and Roshamba. Round of applause, please.
Greetings, greetings, greetings. We stand together in solidarity. I speak for the crazy in all of we that says stop the world and set me free. I'm tired of the fakers and the takers lying and smiling while taking you down. I distaste the incredulous waste of human potential to build a universe so magnanimously powerful that even God has to say, whoa. I pity the man that says he has no plan to slow the ascension of his evilest creation into the abyss. And unto his child that just opened his eyes, what kind of lie will we tell them before he cries? What if the queen uniquely designed to bring forth mankind, irrespective of the times, prosperous or in decline? Birth she must, one boy, one girl, with a painful thrust. Here is the gift to all of us, renewal. Cry we must, for the 9 months of fuss has now been given freely over to the physical stuff that we've designed to separate us from us. Now don't be surprised when you look into their eyes, you see a great big hole where once was their soul. And yet, they're only 2 years old. They were designed to replicate mankind's highest desire to be spiritually divine, to move freely in our earthly domain, perfectly designed with we in mind. In his time, in her time too, we allow fantasies in to do what it do, dividing me and you through shades and height, who's pretty, who's white, who's rich, who's best, who's less, to now an inevitable mess. Who's to fix is anyone's guess. I speak to the crazy in all of we that says stop the world and set me free.
We stand together in solidarity. I spoke with a woman who was prepared to walk out. From the moment she said hello, I knew that she was down. It hurt my heart to see her frown, especially since she has this amazing smile. You might even see the love, the gift sent from straight above. But let me not put words in her mouth. For if one day you guys are hanging around, reach out to her to see that smile. The beauty she's hiding. You may even see her strength because she's always fighting. And at times it's to stop crying and others to keep going. Shoulders back, fearless. Her worries, no one knows them. But this woman, I definitely notice. There's a longing for something the master has woven. And sometimes I want to ask him to hold off on the pressure. But I know she'll be a diamond soon enough, glowing in adversity, glowing with the peace that sits with her perfectly shalom. Whether she's with millions or home alone, my master will reward her. Don't you ever get that wrong. So when you see her, don't forget to tell her, hold on, my sister. I know this world is rigged in stone, Even with the temperature drop, refuse to wear that evil coat. Let the fire of your stride warm your soul. Let your light shine like Egyptian gold. Hang on to God. He'll never let you go. We stand together in solidarity.
I primarily write my poetry for women who stand in history. I primarily write my poetry for women who not only stand telling his story, but stand telling her story. But it's not about trying to get on your good side so I can gain access to you being on your backside so I can slide and grab my coat and ride. I write these poems innocently, and the only thing I expect in return is for you to walk with your heads held high and for you to respect yourselves as queens, because it really bothers me when I see you conducting yourselves as less. So instead of me seeing you wearing seductive wear, I'd rather see you wearing a dress full of self-esteem and chasing your dreams of love and happiness. And I'm not concerned about men standing on the Capitol hating on me, because if you open your eyes, you'll see I'm speaking on behalf of every man with the same view. I know I get to stand on stage and do this poem, but this is for y'all too. So this one is for all the women who supported athletes until they got rich and made it to the top. Then when it came to choosing a mate, looked at them and passed them by, leaving them hurt and asking why. This one is for the young girls looking up to me for inspiration instead of their own fathers, because their own fathers wouldn't even bother. This is for the single mothers raising their children in the absence of their man, dependent on themselves in God's hands. This is for the grandmother putting so much in the nation and still passing out wisdom to the younger generation. I said, this is for the young girls looking up to me for inspiration because their own fathers wouldn't even bother. This is for Harriet, for my mother, for my grandmother, and for all the women standing here right now, not just telling his story, but telling her story. I love you. I owe you. And if I've done anything to hurt or derail you, I am saying I'm sorry from the depth of my soul, because you are life to me. You are wonderful to me. And you inspire me to be a Women's on Sacramento March supporting man. So when you go home this afternoon and you look in the mirror, look over your shoulder so you can see me standing behind you applauding you. And know as long as I live, and no matter what I do, a part of my poetry will always be for you. Because ladies, you are poetry. So let yourselves be heard, because your silence is deaf to the soul of every person who understands that the women standing here understand that you not only need to tell his story, but you're telling her story, because her story is our story, and that's just the way it is. We stand together in solidarity. We stand together in solidarity. We stand together in solidarity. We stand together